What's going on, guys? So we are out here at the 2024 Houston RV show taking a look at all sorts of really cool standout floor plans, and one that keeps catching my eye every time we walk by it is this Wildwood FSX Platinum. This is pretty cool. It's presented from Toppers RV. This is a very compact RV, but the thing that keeps standing out is this front cap. Super aerodynamic, has a curved piece of glass on the front of it that looks beautiful, and I really want to get into this thing to see what it's all about because I haven't gotten into it yet. Looks like they tried to cram a 30-pound RV can into a 20-pound spot, by the way. Just kind of shows that you can do it if you really want to do it, and if you don't mind the pants not being long enough for the legs. But this is a pretty cool unit. We're not going to spend a lot of time outside because it is super loud out here. I have noise filtering on to its max, and you probably still hear everything going on around me. We're going to just quickly glance at it, take a look at it, see what it's all about, then we'll move inside. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Numbers on this unit: gross vehicle weight rating of 4,845 pounds, cargo capacity of 520 pounds. Really light cargo capacity. That doesn't really matter as much if you're going to be parked at a campground, but you don't want to be carrying around more than that amount of weight in this RV when you're driving. Dry weight of 4,308 pounds, 23 feet 6 inches long. It's deceivingly longer than it looks. That's kind of an interesting thing, except when I look down the side right here, it seems a little bit longer. That said, you could tow this behind most modern half-ton trucks without any problem at all, as long as you have it set up properly. You get proper weight distribution if that's needed. You could probably tow this around behind some larger SUVs as well. My best recommendation would be a modern half-ton truck, proper weight distribution, sway control setup though, and just make sure you're not overloading the front of it so you max out the capacity of your truck. That's what you want to be very careful of. You have an outside griddle right here. This basically pulls out. There's not an outside kitchen on this unit, and if you've watched my channel before, you know an outside kitchen to me requires a sink. Show price $25,495 off of a $35,880 MSRP. And this is the 161 QKX. Outside shower, outside of your furnace. Single axle, so there's not going to be any upgraded suspension. It does have scissor jacks all the way around for stabilization. Stepping inside, has a nice wraparound booth style dinette. There's that big front window. Even though it looks a lot smaller on the inside, it's still nice to have that ability to look out of your RV. It has a lot of windows. A lot of RVs in this size and price category, they eliminate this window. I love that they at least put one here. You have a good sized window there. You have another window that's elongated there to fit between the cabinetry and the shelves. This is really nice, or the countertops, I'm sorry. You have a 2-burner gas cooktop here. Lots of drawers. You guys know me. I do not like kitchens that lack drawers. And there are a lot of drawers here. I mean, you have 6 drawers in this small space. Plus, you have storage right here as well. Single basin stainless steel sink. It does not have an upgraded faucet with a sprayer, but that's always something you could do later if you want that. It has the newer Coleman thermostat, which is nice digital display. It has a Suburban tankless water heater. This is really cool. I don't know if they talk about solar on here at all. There may be solar in this unit, but I can't really tell. You have a spot to mount your TV right here and your cable and power connections above it. You have a Furrion compact microwave. This is your vent hood. You definitely want to go to the outside of this unit and pop open the flaps so you vent out of your RV and not just recirculate it into your RV. Has a Coleman Mach air conditioning system, which is nice. Nice hanging space here. Well, there's obviously solar on it as well because you have a 30-amp solar charge controller. I just don't know how much solar is on this specific unit. You have your controls here. This is a no-slide unit. I know a lot of people will appreciate that. One less thing to have to worry about, right? You have your refrigerator, freezer here, and what's special about this is the fact that the doors open from either side. So once this is latched, I can open it from this side, either the refrigerator or the freezer. So that is really cool, especially if somebody's doing something right here and you want to get into the refrigerator and you're on the other side. Fire extinguisher down there. That's your furnace down here. This does turn into a bed, so even though this isn't like a bunkhouse unit, you could absolutely bring some taller children because this is a really good size area. Matter of fact, there are some units like Airstreams that is their bed. So that's really cool that they have this here. And this table has this really cool kind of swivel function that lets you move it around to get it closer or further away from folks. So that's also really cool. Stepping over here, has a reasonable size shower. For such a small unit with no slide out and being as short as it is, this is actually a pretty dang nice shower size. I do believe they could have put a slider arm here. I mean, it's like $20. It's probably less at the volume they purchase from. But a slider bar just makes your shower look so much more like luxurious, in my opinion. Over here, you have your toilet, sink, medicine cabinet, all of that stuff. Got quite a bit of storage space around. I like this undermount sink. It doesn't take up any space around the outside here, and it still gives you plenty of space to be able to put things. Plus a good looking little faucet in here. That's a lot nicer than a lot of manufacturers put in their RVs. Got a little bit of storage under there. Good spot for some toiletries. You could throw some towels right here if they're rolled up. You have a door that can close and cover this area that leads into your bedroom. It is an RV queen size bed, so this is definitely shorter than your traditional queen size bed, but that gives you the ability to kind of move around it. But if you're taller, this may not be long enough for you, so just keep that in mind. I like how they've done the nightstands. That is really, really cool. They're totally functional. You're not going to roll into them and hit them at night, and you can easily put your coffee there. You can put your phone. You can charge everything. That is really nice. Plus the fact that they have these enormous windows in here. These are the types of windows that I expect to see in RVs, plus a big one in the back that's the same size. This is super, super nice. I love what they've done here. It gives you so much natural light. If you are in the mountains, if you're near the ocean, and you have a view, you're going to see that view from this RV. This is super cool. Plus, the way they've done the cabinetry that wraps around the bed looks really, really nice as well. Looks extremely, like, tight. It looks fit well, if that makes sense. Now, there's only one AC in here, but you could possibly add a second one if you wanted. I don't know if they'll add it or if you'd have to add it yourself, but that is a good spot for a second AC if you want to freeze this room out in a hot environment. Got a backer for your TV up here as well. This is a really cool floor plan, and I'm glad I stopped to film it because I think there's a lot of folks who can appreciate what you get in a floor plan like this, especially this front configuration with a really, really good sized bathroom that is fully furnished. Anyways, what do you guys think? Please leave a comment below. Am I going overboard on this one, or do you agree with me? If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we will talk to you again very soon.